Hi. Hi. I know y'all probably like, girl, where have you been? Or at least I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all love me enough to feel that way about me being gone for a few weeks. But I've just, and I don't want to go on a rant, but I just want y'all to kind of know about my hiatus. I'm back. I plan on doing, oh, another disclaimer. If I sniffle in this video, it's because, I don't know, like my allergies are just tripping today. I'm not sick. It's just like I just got the sniffles after being outside today. Nonetheless, I don't ever want to feel burnt out from YouTube and vlogging and editing and all the things, so I just took a little break. I also haven't had a whole bunch to vlog about recently, like a little life update. It's in the semester, there's been tests, homework, you know, quizzes, all the things, and yeah, it just hasn't really been interesting enough to vlog about. I know they say vlog about everything because the girls like everything, but I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to take a break. But I came back. I was looking at my analytics and I saw that y'all are digging like what's on my iPhone videos, which is cool. I didn't know people still watch those, but let's do one because why not? And I recently got a new phone. I mean, semi-recently. It was like about a month and a half old. But I got the new iPhone 15 Pro Max. So why not do a little, what's it called? Yeah, video, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So just a little background on the phone. Like I said, I got the 15 Pro Max. I will not get a phone that's not a Pro Max. I'm sorry, I have little hands and all, but I don't care. If it got Pro Max at the end, that's the one I'm getting. Tiny hands and all. I was also trying to choose between the white and the titanium white, that's the one I got, or the titanium blue, because blue is my favorite color. Like, I don't know if y'all remember, but my last phone was blue. And I got the white because I really like see-through cases. As y'all can see, the case is from Shein, actually, for like $2. Yeah. And so I really wanted y'all know me and the aesthetics, but I really wanted an aesthetically pleasing, like when you take, you know, your mirror pictures and stuff, it's matches everything. It's a neutral color. So that's why I went with this one. The titanium blue just wasn't giving enough blue for me because my favorite color is blue, but it's like a cobalt blue, or like even the blue that I had, like the baby blue, that's cool too. But if it's not that, it's a dark navy blue, yeah, it's not that exciting to me. So I went ahead and went with the white. I did get the 500 and something, 520, 580 something, 500 something gigabytes. My last phone was the two something, I don't know the numbers, y'all, but the 200 gigabyte was my last phone. I went ahead and upped it with this one for the 5, so I have a crap ton of storage on here. I think on my old phone I was only using like 150 or something gigabytes on that phone, so there is a whole lot of space on this one. I did the one with this one. I also feel like, no, cut that out. My old phone, which was a 13 Pro Max, as y'all can see, it's the blue one. The case is literally the exact same color as the phone. But there's literally nothing wrong with the phone. The phone is still great. It's not broken, screen's not cracked, still works. If I charge it, it's fine. So it's literally just be my backup phone. Two phone shorty over here. But yeah, there's nothing, it's dead of course, but there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like as a content creator, somebody who's using, you know, your pictures, your videos, whatever, to try to make money, you want the best quality camera that they have out there. I mean, that you can afford, you know what I mean? So that's why I went ahead and upgraded it. I was due for an upgrade anyway. I think I had that phone for like a year and a half. So I was like, why not? Because at the end of the day, YouTube Instagram, TikTok, if your videos are not like top tier quality, they will not push them out. Like if they're too pixelated, all of the social media networks will not push your videos out for people to see. So what's the point, right? That's why I went ahead and upgraded. That's a little background on the phone. I think that's all I wanted to tell y'all about the phone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my phone on do not disturb first of all, so we are not disturbed. But I'm going to screen record my screen. I always say that. What is the record my screen? Whatever. I'm going to screen record on my screen, so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So, screensaver, of course, will always be my too baby. I love him so. Why does it keep stopping? I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so yeah, screensaver will always be my too baby. So my home screen or whatever, back like, I don't know, I think it was like 2020, 2021 when they came up, when widgets was like first came out and they were a thing. That's when I made this layout for my screen. I haven't changed it since then. I just move whatever onto the next phone. I've actually had 2 phones since I made this little thing, but I still like it. It's still cute to me. So on the first screen, of course, we have our weather, the phone app, explanatory, message app, explanatory, camera, explanatory. So my music app, I no longer use Apple Music. I stopped using it probably at the beginning of this year. Nothing against it. I like Spotify. I don't know. I feel like there's like, not like mixtapes or anything, but like certain songs that are just like not like fully released or things like that will be on Spotify that won't be on Apple Music. I've noticed, so I like Spotify. And then SoundCloud, I just use SoundCloud, again, not for mixtapes, but I use it for like whenever, what's the word? Oh, like I want to listen to songs that are like chopped and screwed, or, you know, something like that that's not going to be on Spotify or Apple Music. I use SoundCloud. Instagram app, self-explanatory. Mail, my photos, TikTok, and these are all just like, let me see if I can, which one should I open? We'll do camera. These are all just like bookmarks. Like I made a bookmark of the app, and then it just, so that way it looks a certain way on the home screen versus the actual icon. I don't know. I was really extra and was really bored during COVID and quarantine. I think that's around the time when I did it. So moving on. Big picture is a picture of me and my daddy. YouTube, because I love y'all. Y'all are real close to the front. Chrome. I use Google Chrome instead of Safari. I no longer use Safari on any of my devices. Nothing against it, like I said. It's just, there'll be things that work. Like everything works on Google Chrome. But like when I use Safari, like especially for like school or homework or anything like that, sometimes it just won't load. Like it should be like a plain like white screen on Safari, and I didn't have time for that, especially when I was doing in-person classes last semester, trying to take notes, because I would take notes on my iPad while having my MacBook open with a textbook and like all these things, and it was just too much. So I stick to Google Chrome because it works for everything. So now I just use it on all my devices. Snapchat, that app is very debatable. Like if I did not have this streak with 2 of my friends, Snapchat would be non-existent on my phone. I do not use Snapchat. I don't use it to post stories. Only snaps I send are to those 2 people, and it's to keep the streak because they want the streak. Like my best friend, he's a guy. He will literally text me and be like, yo, send something because the streak about to end. I think we're at like 600-700 right now. So I'm just like, okay. He's the only, them 2, him and my other girlfriend, are the only reason that I still have this little funky app, because just no. Okay, so then my faves, these aren't necessarily my favorite apps on my phone. They're just, I don't know why I call them my faves. They're just really just apps that I use more regularly. So we can start with Unfold. This one is just to make like more aesthetically pleasing stories, or if you want to use TikToks or Reels, because they have really cute like fonts and stuff that aren't in the presets for the Reels and the TikToks. I don't know. I use it for that sometimes, but I mainly use it for this bio site, because this is where if you click on my link on anything where it's like Instagram or if it's TikTok, I think it's even on YouTube, this is what's gonna pop up. And this has like everything that you need from me linked. So if you want to go to my Instagram, if you want to go to my TikTok, you want to email me, my YouTube or my Pinterest are all linked there. And then my storefront, Shop My Looks, is my LTK. So like different shoes, clothes, whatever that I remember to link for y'all are going to be there. Subscribing to my YouTube. Pharma Optical is where I got these glasses. If you're interested, they still have a sale going on. And then you can always use my code for 50% off. That's that. And then Blushmark is almost like a Shein type of website. And you can use my code MOAN15 for 15% off on that too. So all that is linked together. And this is real simple. It's just super cute to me. Like, I like the layout and all the things that you can do on this app for bio sites. There's a whole bunch of like milkshake and beacons and all these kinds of things for, you know, links and stuff, but I just like this one. Moving on. Next is gonna be CapCut. Self-explanatory. I use that for everything. I use it to edit my Instagram Reels, my TikToks, and I also use it to edit my YouTube on my MacBook. Lensa, what is that? Oh, it's just a photo editor. Nothing spectacular. Canva is what I use for my thumbnails. I also use it for, what else? That's pretty much it. I used to use it when I was working with a beauty brand to make like my marketing and stuff. But it's mainly just used for thumbnails now and to get like cute little stickers and clip art or whatever you want to call it, all those things for my vlogs. 9 times out of 10 I get it from Canva. Magic Links is like my LTK. It's where all my clothes and stuff will be. Dang, I forgot this is a new phone. I need to log in, so I can't really go on that right now. But it's where all my clothes and everything is linked. Good Notes is also on my iPad. It's how I plan out my week. For school, I have a planner for school. Let me just show you. Let's see. So I have my school planner. I have my personal planner, first of all. My school planner is on the second row. My AMP, looks like my AMP notes are still on here. And then like also some contracts from brand deals that I had to sign. It's easier to just sign them on there because they have like a pen writing, whatever. And then send it back to the brands. I also need to re-download my font app because that little AMP does not look like, it is not supposed to look like that. Anyways, like I said, y'all, pretty new phone. YouTube Studio. If you have a YouTube account, I just really recommend using YouTube Studio. It just shows you your analytics and your views and how your stuff is doing basically. And then if you're trying to, of course, become a what's the word? Earner, I guess, on YouTube. That's how you can track your progress. That's also how I learned that y'all were looking at these type of videos. So just different type of things you can learn. It'll track what your subscribers are looking at, who they watch, the type of things that they watch, all those things. So that's why I use that. And then sub count is just how you post like cute little, you know, on your story, keep track of your subscribers. And you can really, I think, type, yeah, you can type anybody's name in here to find out how many subscribers they have. And then, I don't even know how you pronounce this. Capison? I don't know. Something like that. It's for brand deals. Lens buddy is when you're out and trying to take pictures. You have a tripod, but you don't have anybody to take the pictures for you. It'll take like a whole bunch of pictures at one time, so you can just kind of like do different poses and things, and it'll just be taking a whole bunch of pictures. You can tell them how many pictures you want it to take, how quickly you want them to take, all those types of things. I really like that. DJI Mimo is the app that's for my gimbal thing. Moving on. So Facebook, self-explanatory. I mainly use it to keep up with family, or family can keep up with me, really. Pinterest, y'all, I'm really becoming a Pinterest girly. If you don't follow me on Pinterest, follow me on Pinterest. I don't have like that many followers, but like Pinterest is just so like, look at my Pinterest. Like look what shows up when you open the app. It's just such a calm, there's no haters, there's nobody commenting, and you don't have to worry about all. It's just so nice. So yeah, like I see, I don't have a lot of followers at all, but I'm really trying to become more consistent on there. So follow me on Pinterest because it's just so calm. It just makes my day. I love Pinterest. Okay, moving on. The Bible, self-explanatory. My daily, it's just different things that you can do that I felt like I should do to grow. So like Wordle, I love Wordle. It just stimulates your brain. It makes your brain work. Duolingo is so I can keep learning Spanish. Gym Streak I no longer use since I'm no longer really a beginner in the gym. But it just, if you want to do at-home workouts or gym workouts, it'll basically give you a list of workouts that you can do based off of your goals, what muscles you're trying to work at the time, like all those things. It'll make you like a workout plan basically. I haven't used that thing in I don't know how long, probably since like maybe like April or May when I learned what my routine was gonna be. My dynamic fitness app, self-explanatory. Shopping. Y'all, this app or this little folder gets used way too much. Way too much. Nonetheless, Amazon. At this point, I am so happy that I get paid from Amazon because Amazon don't send you no coupons, and at this point, I deserve some coupons. As much money as Amazon gets out of me on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis. So I'm glad that I at least get a check from them because I deserve it. H&M, top tier. Well, not top tier, but I really like their clothes. Target, I go to Target all the time. My thing is, if you, anywhere you go frequently or spend a lot of money at, I recommend getting their app just because get your bang for your buck. Like 9 times out of 10, the app will have some type of point system where you know you can accumulate points, you can get coupons off stuff, free stuff, all kinds of stuff. If you're a member or whatever for them, you're gonna get the news about new things, great things first, all those kinds of things. Get the bang for your buck, get the app, make a little account. It'll be worth it. My 𝐒𝐫𝐶 app, when I do curbside, that's how I order. My Outfit online, I love them for their basics. Great quality. You're gonna spend some money, but it's top tier quality. It's not gonna be shrinking on you and changing colors and all those kinds of things. White Fox, again, great quality clothes. Only thing about White Fox is that it's from Australia. That's the only thing is you gotta deal with that, waiting for the shipping. But top tier quality clothes. 10 out of 10 recommend if you can, you know, wait a little bit. Shein, as much as I really like Shein, I'm really starting to not shop there as much and not spend money there because I'm starting to really notice the quality difference between their clothes and, like I said, other people that have really good quality clothes. If you're looking for something, you know, I guess like, what's a good way to explain it? Because like, I don't know, for me, I guess because I'm a semi-tall girl, I guess. I'm 5'6", but I have longer legs, longer extremities. So things tend to be like too short, or I don't know, like it's like you really have to, it's a hit or miss with Shein. Long story short, it's a hit or miss for me. And I recently got like sweatpants and, you know, try to do like more like warm, cozier clothes. And compared to my white, sorry, I definitely let that go black. Compared to my White Fox and all those other type of good quality, oh my gosh, y'all, the quality sweat clothes, you can tell, like, tell. And I don't know what it is, like even with like Shein, like I'm not a big person. I'm literally like 5'6". I weigh like 149, 150. I'm not a large person, but in order for my sweatpants to fit nicely on me from Shein, they literally have to be an extra large. Whereas if I were to get a sweatsuit from like White Fox, it'd be a medium, like it should be. Just to kind of give you a little as to why I'm kind of falling off of Shein. But I mean, it's still cool. Like t-shirts, they're cool for little skimpy clothes. Cool for you just gotta watch out for things shrinking and yeah, ain't got the time. So I feel like you might as well just get the quality, in my opinion. Sephora, self-explanatory. I don't get a lot from Sephora because I don't wear makeup, y'all know this, but I like get my sunscreens from there, my Summer Friday lip balms from there, smells like some like body sprays I'll get from there, but I'm not a huge Sephora shopper because I don't wear makeup and Sephora is predominantly makeup. Pretty Little Things. I fell back in love with Pretty Little Things. Oh my gosh, like, again, quality. It's a little bit, so it's not gonna be as expensive as like my outfit online, but it's gonna be definitely more expensive than Shein. But the quality is so, like, this is where I really started falling off from Shein, because the quality of like my Pretty Little Things sweatsuits that I recently got, oh my gosh, like length, no worries, how they fit around my waist, nothing. Like the sweatsuits are so soft, the sleeves are long, like it's just so good. I fell back in love with them. Nah, I digress. Next, Afterpay. I don't really use that anymore. It's like basically if you have an order that you don't want to pay for completely, they'll break it up into payments for you. I don't use that anymore. Klarna's the same way. Etsy's for like little cute little jewelry things that I want. 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐝. We all know about 𝐏𝐫𝐨𝐝. Temu. Don't really shop on there. I can really delete Temu, to be honest. It's like another Shein. Nothing special. Blushmark. I recently did a partnership with them, but they're kind of like another Shein too, except it's more like designer type stuff, if that makes sense. And then Shop is like you can like get like all of your orders that you have on the way. It'll track all your shipping like in one app, which is cool. Well, depending on if it's under the same email, but if all your accounts are like under the same email or something, it'll track all your orders at one time, which for me, I always got something on the way, always. So my Sometimes app, my Fire TV, sometimes I can't find my Fire Stick, so I just use my phone. App Store, my notes should really not be in the Sometimes, because I literally use my notes app every day. One thing about me, and I've said this in I don't know how many vlogs, I'm gonna make a list. So yeah, my notes gets used regularly. Maps, calendar, clock, weather. Reminders gets used a lot too. My wallet, I do have all my cards linked in there, but I don't really use it that often. Period tracker, calculator, settings, find my contacts. My banks. So I have my main bank that I use, and I have my secondary bank, my business account bank, Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, and then my credit card app. Fatty, DoorDash, Chick-fil-A. Again, like I said, if it's somewhere that you go regularly, get the app. Just do it. Papa John's, same thing. I didn't recently find this out, but I'm glad I did find it out when I found it out. Papa John's, if I ordered my pizza through that app, it actually keeps track of how often I'm ordering pizza, and they'll like, you get Papa Bucks or like something like that, and it'll be like $25 accumulated at one point. I'm like, yo, go ahead and spend that on a pizza. Whataburger, I actually don't use that one that often, but I still have it just in case I ever need it. Starbucks, even though I'm taking a break off Starbucks because they really hurt my feelings with the whole Palestine. We're not even going to speak on it. We're not going to speak political. I have not been going to Starbucks. I've been making my drinks at home. I actually know how to make all of my Starbucks favorites at home. So no need to go there until they get their act together, because that is unacceptable for me. But again, if you're still a Starbucks goer, get the app, order on the app. If you don't even if you don't order on the app, use the app to pay, like when you get to the register. The points accumulate over time. However, Starbucks points do expire. So if you don't use them, you're going to lose them. Period. Next. Oh, in the bottom picture is me and my auntie. Next app. Or next page. So these apps are the apps that I don't use as often, and I just kind of categorize them by color. So the red app is my Netflix, TurboTax, and CVS. Orange app, I really need to take some of these off of my home screen because I really don't use them, but the only reason why I still have them on here is because I needed some apps for the orange folder. But yeah, I don't use any of these whatsoever. The yellow ones, Lemonade, I just recently downloaded. It's like a lifestyle social media. It's again like it's almost like a lifestyle Pinterest, basically. It's like if you put Pinterest and Instagram together and they had a baby, it'd be Lemonade. It's like a lifestyle content type page. I don't think I'm logged in on here. But yeah, see, it's like I'm not following anybody, I don't think. Yeah. So it's like a Pinterest, but more like lifestyle type stuff. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now. Next, the green app, FaceTime, and Hulu. The blue app, Lexington Law. That was a company I was using to help with my credit. A mail, Disney Plus, Facebook Messenger, Waze. Widgetsmith is how I did a lot of my widgets. iFont is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, where I need to re-download my font for my GoodNotes. Telegram, Prime Video, my AT&T, so I paid my phone bill. Meet is it's like Google, I think it was called like Google Duo or something. My baby's grandparents on his dad's side don't have iPhones, so we use that so they can FaceTime me and see him. Files, Apple Store, Keynote, Clips, 𝐒𝐫𝐫. I need to undownload that because I no longer go there anymore. PayPal, but 𝐒𝐫𝐫 was basically like a my chart. So like whenever you go to the doctor and they do tests or you want to make an appointment or whatever, you use that app. PayPal, Southwest, Photo Room. I no longer use that. I need to leave that too. That was a photo editing app. Zoom. Text Me is what I was using. What was I using Text Me for? Oh, it's when I was, again, working with a beauty brand. Like I said, I really need to go through my phone and delete some of these apps that I no longer use anymore. But when people would try to reach out to me, or even when brands reach out to me, I don't necessarily, until you've proven that you're not a scammer or a creep or something, I'm not going to give you my phone number. Like, it's just not going to do it. United, MyFitPal, so that's basically how I count my calories to make sure that I'm reaching my calorie goals every day. And then Quizlet, that's for school. Purple, iMovie, I don't use podcasts. I have some downloaded, but I don't use them. Let's see. Yeah, like Oprah Super Soul, I love that one. Cocktails is cool. Whenever I was doing the beauty beauty business. These two, the People's Mentor and Social Hour, were good as far as like character developing, I guess. And then a girl I went to school with, this is her podcast, but I guess she doesn't really do it anymore. But yeah, I really don't use them that often. I want to, but I really ought to find a good one that I really, really like. And then let's see. Photo Wonder, another photo editing app. I really need to delete all these apps that I don't use anymore. I don't use that anymore. Yahoo Mail, the iTunes Store, HBO Max, and then Lyft. And then the pink sad. I don't use anything over here either. The color widgets is another widget one. Health, news, shortcuts. Shortcuts is how I did the beginning of the video, the little black icons for the apps. That's how I did that. I'm definitely not gonna go into how all that works, but that is what I used to make those. The Creators app is another brand deal app. 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐚𝐥𝐬 is for my website that I have for my art. Fonts is for the fonts that I use on my phone. Apple Watch app, stocks, Apple TV, Measure, Compass. Threads is that Instagram, Twitter thing that I don't use that anymore. Camera, Amazon Seller, and TikTok. And then my games. I rarely ever play these because I rarely ever have time to play them. But if I'm ever somewhere and I just don't have any internet or, you know, no service or something like that, then is when I would use these. I have SimCity, Uno, Solitaire, Spades, Monopoly Go, and Age of Origins. And then my school stuff, GroupMe and Blackboard. And that is it, friends. Wow, that picture is old. Okay, we can stop recording. What? Did I stop recording? Oh, please tell me I was recording this whole time. Okay, I was. Okay. Alright, friends. So that is it. I hope y'all like the switch up of the content today. I have another potential content switch up that's gonna be coming out this week. Fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it and say what it is and then I don't get to do it, but nonetheless it's gonna be exciting. I hope y'all really like it. And then we will get back to the vlogs probably this weekend. Only thing about Vlogmas, y'all, is I plan on doing Vlogmas. I don't know if I said that, but I plan on doing Vlogmas. I'm not doing daily vlogs. It's still gonna be weekly vlogs, but they're gonna be Christmas oriented. Only thing is, I don't know what to do. Like, I know for sure I want to take my baby. Well, not for sure, but I'm pretty sure I want to take my baby to the Houston Zoo lights. He went like 2 years ago, but I know he does not remember what he saw. But it's super cool. If your city does it or if you're in Houston, you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know what all I should do for Vlogmas because I've already decorated not my room. So I guess I can get rid of these, like, you know, Thanksgiving fall pillows and things for the room. I guess I could do for y'all. But like, I don't know what all to do because like my tree's already put up. My house is already decorated as much as I'm gonna decorate. What else do you do for Vlogmas? Like, I'm not drinking Starbucks right now, so we can't try winter drinks together unless I make them at home. But there's like not a whole lot in my opinion. Like, I don't know how, and then I don't know how the girlies do this daily. Like, what are you possibly talking about? Daily has to do with Christmas. Oh my gosh. Nonetheless, I'm gonna try to figure it out because I really want to do Vlogmas. But I want to try to start this weekend. We'll see if that happens. But if it doesn't happen, if it's not necessarily Vlogmas, it should still be a vlog coming out this weekend. So it should be a good amount of videos back to back to back. Should be, you know, should be. But I don't want to end this video running y'all's head off. So I hope you enjoyed the what's on my iPhone tour. And I will see you on the next video.